There's so much pressure on women to present as perfect. Can you talk a little bit to perfection and how so many women and girls feel like they need to reach this unattainable goal?
What I want to tell people, young women, is get off the phone. I really do. It's like, it's a habit. It's not a need. And I'm not saying get rid of it. I'm just saying you've got to get off of the phone and start investing in your in real life stuff. I am hoping, Alex, that the learning curve is going to be quick. We're starting to get the statistics in. The rise in depression is directly connected and linked to the creation and rise of social media. And I'm hoping that the society, parents will start understanding that this isn't just a free-for-all thing. There are great things about it. We have to start regulating. My message is the old school message of no one is perfect. That stuff isn't real. No one is living these great lives. It's just, I know that because I live a really great life, and it's not always perfect. It's a message that I don't know lands because it's rooted in what I know is the truth. And all I can say is, how do I know? Because I know.
There's so much.
Well, I'm rocking with what Michelle said. I'm rocking with what she said. Get off the phone. This is, I know she's speaking to young women. Well, let me just say this. Like, I think I did a video on this, like a whole or like original video on this. And last week sometime, there's a Bible verse in Titus, and it talks about how older men should be teaching younger men and older women should be teaching younger women. So I think this video, this conversation of Michelle Obama talking to younger women is a great conversation. This is what's supposed to be happening. There's supposed to be a passing of the baton, a passing of wisdom, of a helping of the next generation so that they can hopefully avoid certain dynamics and challenges of life that could set them back. This is necessary. However, in terms of the topic at hand about phones, it's a problem. Phones are a problem. I can even admit that I am on my phone at times more than I would like to be. I can also admit that I'm not, I'm susceptible to being on social media, and how do I want to say this? And it affected me in a way to where if I don't have the right kind of frameworks in my life, if I'm not doing the right kind of things to keep my space healthy, pure, mindful of God and His Word, realistic and not delusional, I can even be affected. And I know I'm more of a really disciplined person, and I'm really firmly rooted in my faith. But I don't even think that it's healthy for me to be on my phone like that all the time. I also don't think it's healthy for most of us to be, or any of us to be on our phone in that capacity. And like she said, the data is out. It is showing that this is like not good. Being on the phone that much, comparing ourselves to others' lives, listening to these talking heads who are not believers in Christ, who are putting on a persona just to be on the computer, who are also grifters. It's in lying about their lifestyle. And when we take too much of that in, we begin to believe it. I don't care who it is and what it is. If we spend too much time doing it, it's going to affect us. It's going to affect us. That's just the reality of it. Like if you touch the stove, you're going to get burnt. If it's hot, you're going to get burnt. It's like that. If we are watching too much of something that's not good, comparing ourselves to others in ways that we shouldn't, it's going to affect us. Now, she's speaking specifically to women, right? And because I've been in a relationship with women, I specifically a woman who was really her vision of life and reality was really skewed. It was one of the experiences of dating that I had that I was like, man, there are people who actually believe what they see online, even though reality is saying something different. They actually believe it. And that became a huge problem in that relationship. Like that person really believed like, hey, this is how relationships work in the real world. And there was no undoing that because they had believed it. And that's what Michelle is essentially saying. Like, no one life is perfect. No matter how it looks, everyone, even the people with the most money that a lot of people are like addicted to watching or comparing their life to or trying to get their lives to be like that. She's saying, I have a great life. And there is no perfection in this. It's not perfect. It's not real. What you're seeing online is not real. What you're seeing or even thinking about Michelle Obama's life. She's saying it's not what you think it is. My life is challenging just like everyone else's. So I do think it's important that women, specifically from this video, get off that phone. Get off that phone. It's not real what you're seeing. Get like she said, get into your real life and get involved into the reality of what's going on in your real life. Go to the gym, go to church, get to know, what looks best on you, what clothes compliment you the best. If you wear makeup, what makeup compliments you the best. Get to know the people in your life, the men, women, and children in your life. Like grab hold of purpose, because at the end of the day, all of that social media stuff, it affects us. It's like a cancer, it eats at us. And if we're on it too much, it affects our thinking, it affects our frameworks, it affects how we view other people. It really does a number on us. So I think just getting off that phone and getting into the reality and the thick of life actually makes life much sweeter for us. And I can go on and on and on and on. I do think it's a nuanced conversation to a degree, especially if you're using social media as a revenue, a means to gain revenue or to gain traction or to become known. Like it can be more challenging because it is very demanding. Like in order to be in the algorithm, in order to stay in front of people, you have to be on it. And that's more of a nuanced conversation part. But in terms of like everyday regular people just consuming content, it's time that we, like she said, not get off it all together, but get more involved in real life, because that matters. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.
Stand on it, be